Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Banter30 Football Podcast. Happy Friday, everybody. I'll be your host again, Mark Lyon, the Arsenal fan, Akinsible. I decided to give myself that nickname. I'm here with my two co-hosts here, Vitu, the Liverpool You'll Never Walk Alone fan, although he's walking with no trophies. And we are... That's like what I did there, huh?
How's it going?
You little bitch.
That's like what I did there, huh?
Yeah.
Every fucking time, dude. You always come at me, dude, at the beginning of the fucking show.
And we have our other co-host here. He's enjoying that.
How's it going?
We have our other co-host here, Jimmy, the Ducedecima co-host, aka TMT, Team Money Team co-host,
Yes,
as he's the resident Real Madrid and City fan. So today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a joint episode here. We'll be doing the Manchester Club. So let's do this. Then we're going to start with we'll do the questions first. We'll start with Jimmy with City, and then we'll discuss United together. So we're going to do the three questions. We'll start. The first one's going to be the biggest needs. So you're going to do the biggest needs. What's the biggest needs for City? Then you're going to go to the top three transfers that you would like City to make. Then third will be over and under how much you think they're going to spend. And fourth would be the dream transfers. What your dream transfer would be for City.
Okay.
Right? So, Jimmy, you're going to be in that hot seat. We're going to start with question one for you. What are the biggest needs for City right now?
Biggest needs are defense.
Backline.
God. Backline. If I can just go and just find a way to just get rid of Stones out of this team and all the fullbacks, please, I would just love to do that. Our fullbacks has been that's one place we need to get it together. But we have been linked with Dani Alves, that would really help. And then there's talk about Jordi Alba coming through too, which is, I don't really like that to happen because I hate Jordi Alba and I don't think it's really that great. But if that happens, it's probably a little bit of an upgrade over like what we have right now. And for the center backs, God,
you guys have so many center backs.
The reason
they literally have like a factory of center backs, and
we do, but they are all so shit. My God,
yeah, they do it. They're so bad.
They're so. Like last season, I was watching
over 80 million on center backs,
close to 80 million, close to 100 million actually. Just in the back line and. Nothing is changing. I was watching last season, for example. Stone, what the fuck is he doing? There's not an instant where I see this guy really contain an attacker successfully. It's like every single time there's a ball, they want to steal the ball before the attacker receive it. And every single time he fails to do it. Every single time. And it seems like him and Otamendi really doesn't have like a really good communication. It's like there's no leader between them.
Otamendi's speaking English?
There's not really some.
I
don't know. That's the point. That's the point.
That's not the case. Come on, man. That's not the case. I don't think Nemanja Vidic. What was his name? It was Nemanja Vidic. Yeah, Nemanja Vidic spoke English that well.
At least
he was a top five.
But he clicked off with Ferdinand.
He was a top five center back in the world at that time.
Yeah, but
him and Ferdinand.
That's exactly.
Had a great relationship.
Yeah, but still, okay. First of all,
my question is, how did Stone, in the first place, make it become a professional? Like how?
He was
seriously,
a pretty decent center back at Everton, though. I think what it is
he was. No, wait. Yeah, with that being said, Otamendi was a pretty decent center back at Valencia. Exactly. But go ahead.
Maybe it's not for everybody.
He was.
But remember, Pep is that type.
But it seems like his style of play completely changed once he got to
because
City.
Of Pep, though. Pep is the one that says, "I want the ball at your feet. I want you." Remember his first 5 games. He made like 100 and something passes. He's preaching it. The issue is Pep doesn't teach defending. He doesn't teach tackling. He even said it himself. He doesn't want them to leave their feet. He wants them to,
But that's not something you teach, though. Tackling is not something you teach. That's something that's just innate. That's something that comes as a defender. You don't teach that. You teach collective defending. Yeah. And he does teach collective defending.
But in the Premier League, you need to tackle, though, bro. You're going to have to make some tackles.
Yeah, you do need to tackle, but that's like, reading of the play and all that come into play as a defender. And if you're not, you don't do that, then The tackling is something you can use.
I agree.
But it's like there's no IQ with them. With with Stones particularly.
I think with City,
I'm just sad.
I think the back line does get a lot of criticism, which is much deserved. I agree with you. I think that back line definitely needs some work. Your wing backs are old as dirt. You guys they're old. They kept trying to take from the Arsenal well until that shit ran dry. So now you have the Sagna and Clichy that are freaking old as dirt.
He said that shit ran dry.
So, thanks for that. You took them on. Now you're paying
but
Sagna.
The other problem is we're trying to get Dani Alves to come through, which he's 34 years old at the moment.
But he's experienced.
He's He's a veteran, but he's old. I mean, I don't mind having him because he's an upgrade over all these other players we have.
Yeah. Because that's what I'm saying. I don't think Sanya and Kolarov have that much experience as Dani Alves.
I actually would like to keep Alexander Kolarov. Actually, I think he has been decent and he's
playing winger.
He can be used in different positions.
Yeah,
I don't mind him staying.
Actually, I was about to hit on that on why you guys are going to get a center back because there were several instances when Kolarov stepped in at center back, and to be honest, man, he did look good terms of a ball playing aspect because Pep Guardiola loves a ball playing center back. Of course, we all know this, right? But he was out of position. I don't think it was even defensively.
Honestly, I really don't blame
defensively
him in those
is out of position.
Because what can you do if your partner is fucking stoned? Like, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Okay, yeah. Okay, but
what about so Jimmy? Let me ask you. What about your loanies? You guys got a lot of loan players in Spain. You guys have Mangala who played really good. You have Nasri who played really good.
Yeah, he has been brilliant.
Mangala's probably better.
Sell him for his value.
Mangala is better than any other motherfuckers we have.
I mean, he's probably let me say he's not better. He's performed. He's performed better.
He performed better.
Probably most of your center backs.
Like, that's the thing.
I mean, yeah, sell him. Like I said, his value right now has gone up.
But why would we sell him? We should bring him back and sell Stone. He's just garbage.
He's just not. Now, here's the thing with John Stones. You have to take into consideration. I can see why Man City had probably wanted to go for John Stones from the beginning because, first of all, they needed a center back, right? Now, in hindsight, yeah, he wasn't that great as a center back, but they also needed an English talent, which is why they're looking at Kyle Walker, which is why they got John Stones. That's why I feel like John Stones is a long-term signing for that, for much of that reason. Yeah, he's 21. He's a relatively young kid. Now, on top of that, dude, we're talking about Mangala.
No,
guys. Are you guys the same people that saw Mangala last season for Man City?
But you can see terrible this season when he's playing for Valencia.
Okay. Now the fact that you're looking at him and saying, "Oh, he's doing good for Valencia," think about John Stones, what he may do next season when Pep Guardiola goes out and buys a good center back, like somebody like Van Dijk, like Van Dijk. Yeah, no, but they were in for Van Dijk. Now here's the thing, Van Dijk.
Okay, I want to say something quick. Buying center backs has never been Pep Guardiola forte. To be fair, just think about it. When
Mangala is 26, by the way.
He take midfielders and play them in the back for some fucking reason.
Yeah, he did.
Actually never.
David Alaba.
Yeah, you see, exactly.
Alaba, yeah.
Well, Alaba could do that. He put Sagna though at defensive mid. Remember that? That was a joke.
He put Mascherano as a
Zabaleta.
He's tried both.
Mascherano did kind of work out.
Yeah, he did work out.
But anyway, man.
I understand.
Anyway, man, just going back to what I was saying, man. Like, you sell Mangala right now. He's 26. He had a good season for Valencia. His value has probably gone up. You can sell him for some good amount of cash, and you get somebody like Virgil van Dijk, who's a center back, but he's also got the quality of playing out of the ball out of his feet. He fits exactly what what I'm saying.
I will agree, Jimmy.
Wants.
I will agree.
That's why I feel like
Mangala. I agree with you, Jimmy. I think Mangala has value, but I don't think he's ever going to be that Pep Guardiola center back type with the ball at his feet. He's so uncomfortable with the ball at his feet.
He plays relatively well with the ball, to be honest.
Relatively well, but Pep Guardiola has a high standard.
What does Stone
He's got
does?
perfect.
No.
Dude,
If one thing,
you see
if one
Stone.
thing though, if
No,
one thing,
he
Stone-
take the ball. He take the ball, run into the midfield.
Here's one thing. Here's one thing. No, exactly. That's a mentality thing. It's not a technical thing. Technically, John Stones is pretty good. Now the thing is, that mentality is something that you can coach. It's something that you could just tell him. And I feel like
I actually do not believe these play ball playing center back. To be honest, I don't see that with Stone.
No,
his percentage.
But his percentage is high.
I don't think you've been watching him for a while.
I think his first four. No. At City, his first 3 games, he was at like 89% or something. They had 90.
Oh,
I know it did go down. It did go down. No, it did go down. You're right.
We got 38
right,
games in the season.
But I think that also has to do with his center back partnership.
And think about it. Every single passes that he misplaced give the opposition opportunity to score.
Now I want to go back to that. Okay. Now first of all, what is Jimmy? We talked about this at the beginning of the season. All right. Remember when we said what a Man City missing, and the one position is D mid.
D mid, exactly.
I'm surprised you haven't even spoken that. You talked about 3 positions.
Talking about
so
the
yeah,
center backs right now.
yeah. You talk left back, right back, center back. But I think D mid also
is a
Man
main
City
position. It seems
fill
like we
that
have
spot.
played better.
It's a main
Once
position.
Yaya came into the lineup, we started playing much. The pace of the game is a little better. We control the tempo, especially in the latter stages of the season. You know, we were controlling ball a lot more efficiently.
I think
we play a lot more better. The zonal positioning of our players is a lot much better.
Well, Vitu, they have that. They have that defensive mid. Remember, they had him.
I'm not
he got
saying
injured.
we should
It was Gundogan. When Gundogan was playing. I know, but
I don't know. I don't think he is. I think he is a defensive midfielder, but then like his role is sort of like a box to box.
Exactly.
He's normally a box to box.
More like a box.
But I'm saying you probably would have him as a deep line playmaker at the end of the day when Yaya leaves.
I wouldn't. I
think his passing ability is perfect.
I wouldn't. I would go out. Yeah, his passing ability is cool, but what I'm saying is I would go out and get somebody that's an anchor. Yeah, somebody that's an anchor. Somebody that's like a Sergio Busquets. Something like a Xabi Alonso. Like the guys who just sit in front of the back.
Remember, you still got Yaya there.
Just
Yaya has to leave first before you're able to get another big defensive midfielder because look at the wage bill. I mean, he's making shit ton of money. So, I mean.
That is true. That is so true. So we're moving on to the midfield at the moment. And at the moment, there's not really a high caliber DM in the market.
Bakayoko.
There's not.
There isn't.
Yeah, they would have to splash like in crazy cash. No, come on, man. Bakayoko.
No, but you have Gundogan for that. You just need an anchor. Conte's distribution isn't what's making Chelsea the way that Chelsea is. He's sitting next to
the type of players Pep wants.
That's what you need.
The type of player Pep wants.
The type of player he wants. It's going to be
That's
tough.
The type of. I mean, we have what is it? Nzonzi.
That would be perfect.
That would be
perfect.
Perfect for Man City.
I agree.
He would absolutely be amazing for Man City at the moment.
Honestly, yeah, yes. Beyond like the front, what is it? The front 5 ahead of that defensive midfielder is ridiculous for Man City. I think their attack is probably next season is going to be the best in the league.
The goals though, they got to figure that out. What are you going to do with Bravo? Are you staying with Bravo
that's
too?
the biggest thing.
We're bringing Danny Alves in.
Ooh, are they staying with Bravo? That's a good one.
You still own Joe Hart's, right?
First of all, I wouldn't be.
So you could sell him to
Liverpool
if you want.
And another thing, we still have Nasri. Nasri's still our player.
Nasri had a big season.
Nasri has been the best player for Sevilla.
I think he stays at Sevilla.
He has been their best player.
I think he stays at Sevilla.
Okay, man. Like guys, like
dude, I am so excited right now. He stays
at Sevilla. No, because like I have to tell you with Nasri, man, it's like the same thing. It's the attitude, man. Pep Guardiola is not gonna.
Hey, I think Sevilla tries to keep him though. I think Sevilla tries to sign him.
Look,
you know, here's the thing, man. Manchester City are at an advantage because all the guys that you said that were on loan, Mangala, Nasri, they're performing on loan.
So
I
they'll
think
be
the
able to
value
sell
has
them.
gone up. They can sell them and they can get
I
better guys.
actually don't want Nasri to be sold. I don't want him to.
No. But he will be sold. He will be sold. He will be sold because for the very same reason of Bernardo Silva being signed. Bernardo Silva was signed for a reason.
And out wide,
he's gone.
Out wide.
I think
as good as Nasri is.
Like seriously, if we have Nasri this season, we could have been a lot
better.
No one
actually
do believe that
Nasri to really changes his entire career at Sevilla and become a shadow of this player that he was at Arsenal in the first year he was at City. But now that he's done that, you have to ask yourself though, If you bring him back in, he's gonna want to guaranteed. He's gonna want to play guaranteed. He's on guaranteed playing time, which is what he's getting in Sevilla. Can you guarantee him that?
We can do that.
So where would you play him then?
Look, Yaya Toure, for example, has been playing a lot of minutes in the latter stage of the season.
As a box,
almost every single games. As a box to box, we can actually use Nasri in that term, and actually we can control the ball better with Nasri. The tempo
you signed Bernardo Silva. You signed Bernardo Silva.
It's Pep Guardiola.
Silva can do the same
Pep Guardiola we're talking about. He can put all these players in the same lineup.
Nasri defensively?
He can actually find a way to do it.
Are you trusting Nasri defensively?
Dude, Mark.
That's a good question, Mark. If that's a problem, I watch a lot of games, like Man City games this season, and I always say that to you, V2. 1 or 2 extra passes more. When you see them play, if you can control the ball a little bit more, make 1 or 2 more passes, make the field smaller instead of making it wide. That's one of the problems we have. Everybody's chasing the ball individually instead of making it as a collective thing. I think
that's a coaching thing.
Exactly.
I don't think Nasri is going to be the solution to that.
I think if he was one of our players, we can do the 1 or 2 more passes when we're going forward. That will just help you have more possession. The more position you have, the less you have to worry about defending.
I agree.
Okay, now I got a question.
That's one of the big thing about Pep style.
Okay, I got a question, man. Like, first of all, how do you think Pep's going to go in terms of the next season? He's going to go with the 4-3-3, but then that front 5, who do you think is going to be in there? Does he drop off De Jesus, Sterling, Leroy Sané, KDB, or Silva?
Sterling is going to stay. Sterling, I always believe.
Leroy Sané has to stay.
Sané is
because Leroy Sané was one of their best.
Sané is gonna play every single game either. I don't think Sané is gonna play every single. I think
What?
No, I don't think he's gonna play every single game.
I think he's gonna be crucial next season for them.
Here's the thing,
because the way that second half of the season was brilliant.
Okay, if we were to bring back, for example, Nasri, and we're trying to, incorporate him into the line.
Fan, man.
I am not just a fan. I just see the way he plays, and I feel like he will be so well fit into the team. Okay. He would fit so well into the team.
True, Jimmy. But that's not always the case because,
that is true. That is also true.
This is my thing with Nasri. It's not what he does on the pitch; it's what he does in the locker room.
That's true too. He's a hothead, but if you can have a serious conversation with him, I mean, he hasn't had any problem at Sevilla. Yeah. I mean, there's no problem whatsoever.
Yeah.
There's no.
I think
he hasn't done anything.
I mean, he's gonna come back to City, in the summer or whatever. Have his meeting with Pep, and he's gonna ask simply, "Am I gonna be able to play week in, week out?" Pep.
Am I part of his plan?
Pep is gonna look at his starting 11. He's gonna look at his midfield. He's gonna see Kevin De Bruyne. He's gonna see Bernardo Silva.
And the people he brought in.
He's
gonna
see Gundogan.
Yeah.
And that's what I want. I actually want to touch upon that. I really do believe, I'd rather see KDB on the wing instead of in midfield.
It's tough, man, because I honestly don't.
Because that's where he plays. Yeah. Like when he was playing for,
but he's converted now.
Tough. It is tough.
I know you're about to say
Wolfsburg. He played on the wing side, and that's where he made his name from.
He's converted now.
That's where he blew up.
He made his name, but man,
I don't think it's gonna.
I'm telling you,
he
man,
does converted.
Yeah.
And we have to also think about Silva. Silva, the one to be playing every single game.
That's true, but
he's getting old and he's injury prone.
But true,
we need to think about that too.
Look at it this.
David Silva's injury prone.
Yes, look at his history.
But you have to look at it this way: your wings right now are pretty much gonna be between Sterling, Sané, even Gabriel Jesus. Those that you have,
EPL, mate. They have so many.
And you still have Nolito. And
we're getting Nolito out. Nolito is going to Sevilla. He's gonna be out. Jesus Navas is gonna be out. They're not gonna be there next season.
I think Navas will be gone.
That's two spaces we have open. Navas is gonna go. Nolito is going to Sevilla. He's gonna go.
Iheanacho too.
Yeah, Nolito is going. They've been talking with like the president came out. Even Sevilla president came out and talked about it. He's like, we're trying to sign him at the moment. And everything is going great.
Okay.
And then Iheanacho is going to Leicester. They're trying to buy him for 25 mil with a buyback clause.
Oh yeah. Now the thing is, like I said, what about Patrick Roberts? Do you think he's gonna come back from Celtic? He's on loan there. He did a fucking good job at Celtic.
Oh man, I haven't followed him whatsoever, so I have no idea.
I know it's Celtic, but he's an English kid and he's pretty fucking promising. I mean, you know the way Pep loves. Yeah,
he's kind of like the Dan Crowley of that City team. I don't know if you guys know Dan Crowley, but he was another English starlet.
But do English players usually put emphasis on the starlet like that, like young players that come to the academy?
Oh yeah,
like
they hype them up.
They hype them up, but we know most of the time they're not really that good. At the end of the day.
Yeah, true.
Let's move forward. Yeah. So the striker position: Aguero,
Jesus Navas, Aguero or Jesus Navas. Gabriel, this is tough for me, man.
Gabriel Jesus Navas.
We'll just call him Gabriel. Gabriel. So who's starting next? Who's starting next year?
Call him Jesus. Yes,
who's starting next year?
Dude, it's the same way they ended. I think Gabriel Jesus is going to start.
He didn't start at the end of the year.
Aguero. Yeah, because he was injured, wasn't he?
But he came back and went back to the starting.
Yeah, he came back. And went back.
That's a tough order, man.
Man, that is not fair on Aguero, man. He's still a quality striker
of all time. If you look at his numbers
of all time, exactly, and he's still so good. And I feel like personally, as an emotional, like just my emotional attachment to him, I feel like it's unfair the way he has been treated. Sort of when Jesus came through.
I think for me, it's gonna happen. If Pep is stupid, what will happen is he goes and starts Gabriel. Gabriel, as a young player, is going to fizzle out as all of these young starlets do. I don't mean fizzle. I don't mean fizzle out. Hold on. Let me finish.
Fizz plateau. You mean plateau?
That's a poor choice of words. I don't mean plateau either.
You mean plateau?
I honestly think he's gonna have a very good career. I don't think he's gonna plateau at all this year. He hasn't even hit his prime yet. I think what's going to happen is he's
19, by the way.
He's not even near.
20?
I think he's 20.
29?
He's not even near his prime. I think he's going to be Brazil's next number 9. I think he's going to follow in the footsteps of Ronaldo and the other number 9s. I think they finally found him and Neymar will be that Ronaldo or that Ronaldinho pair for the next, I think, 10 years. To be honest with you, I think he's that good.
Yep.
But I think the problem is going to be I think he's either going to get injured. Or what happens is they're going to overplay him. And I think what will happen is once the form starts to dip a little bit and they start to go back to Aguero's going to look at it like, oh, shit, you guys are just going to come to me now that the kid is starting to get a little bit of a drought, and that's going to be a problem for him. Aguero's the type of guy that... exactly.
He's a player. He's a player.
Yeah, sport.
I understand
you got to compete. You got to compete
for your position.
Has been your guy that delivered you 2 EPL championships. And yes, he's not even it's not expected. But look at his support.
All right, Mark, you're not looking at it like this. All right, the reason why Pep came through is because he was supposed to revolutionize not only like the style of play but the team. All right, he's trying to do that. He's bringing in players he sees fits in his system, and he may not think Aguero is that type of player that he wants to play.
Aguero's gonna leave,
right?
That's exactly what's just like
Aguero is gonna leave eventually. We all know he's gonna leave eventually. Maybe even this summer. Who knows? Maybe even this summer. So, but if he stays, you think he's gonna stay?
He stays this summer.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna stay.
If he stays, then that's his choice. He already know what's up. He already seen what's up. He already seen that every time Jesus is fit,
but
Jesus is gonna start.
And do you think that's fair? Do you think that's fair?
That's
on
on him.
think that's fair. I don't think that's fair. I mean, especially if you look at it.
Guys.
Well, it's not fair. Of course, it's not fair. It's like the same thing as Joe Hart.
I don't think. Hold up. I don't think the starting position is guaranteed to any player. I would say preferably. I think Jesus would be the one.
But for what reason?
For what reason?
What has proven?
But like I said.
Exactly. Mark, you're right. There's no reason whatsoever. Just like with Joe Hart, there was no reason for him to get rid of him in the first place.
Right?
There wasn't. But Pep is doing it.
There was actually because I remember last summer those the reason one of the reasons what pissed Nasri off, and at the same time no let me speak. One of the reasons that pissed Nasri Pep off with Nasri and also Aguero was the fact weight.
Yeah, I mean he's big.
I think
he's big on fitness.
Yeah, because Pep felt
Same thing
Pep
with
has always been like a lot of players.
But Torre came back in. They put him on a special.
He came back in.
and he got his position.
No, but what did Yaya Toure have to do to get back in the team?
Apologize.
Apologize. See, it was more with Yaya Toure. But what I'm saying is Sergio Aguero's got this whole entire summer in preseason to get sharp as possible and prove to Pep.
I think, but I also think
competition is good.
That's also bullshit.
Competition is
Aguero's
good.
one of the best strikers in the world. He scored 33 goals in 38 games last week.
He is.
And that's with him being injured. 33 goals. He had 20 goals again. You know how many 20 goal seasons he's had in the EPL since he's been here? Like it's ridiculous to think a 19-year-old will come in and
dude, you can almost quit. You can.
I'm not saying.
Mark.
Jimmy might like relate to this, but then like when you look at like Real and you look at Benzema, Benzema had to like lose a lot of weight. But who's the starting forward for them? Morata scored more goals.
Also, is a lot lazier than Aguero is. Aguero has carried City for a very, very long time, even in parts this year. So
that is true.
So you can't
no, Mark.
Mark,
I do agree with you. Look, I do agree with you. And I think I'm not saying. I mean, Jesus is not garbage.
No, course,
he has been putting name for himself.
But
like his performance is well.
No, Aguero is still a world class.
No, he's not.
Aguero's still a top 10 striker in the world today.
Yes, he's top 10.
Yeah,
he's top 10, definitely.
But to me, I think the fact that Jesus is there, it's
to push.
This competition is always fucking good.
I personally think it's to fade out Aguero. I think he's there to fade him out.
There's nothing wrong with competition.
How old is Aguero?
I think it's good that
Aguero's 29 right now. So I
think it's 30.
Gabriel's
30, right?
Because
he's an 88. He's definitely an 88. So if he's an 88, he's 29. If he's an 88, I don't know if his birthday was this year, but he'd be 29 this year. Yeah, he's 29. He's 29. He just turned 29. He turned 29 this month.
Oh, man, he's still young. So he's still young.
I think if it comes down to it, if we created a depth chart right now, and as a number, and we put the number one position, we put the striker position, who's number one, who's number two, number three, it should be Aguero number one, Gabriel number two, Iheanacho number three. That should be the order of the team.
Iheanacho is going.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Dude, Iheanacho has been really, really good every time he comes in as sub.
He's also young too, though.
I mean,
it's like...
No. But I think Gabriel is just a step ahead of
I mean, that's true.
This is a very good dilemma that they have. This is why I said like City's attack next season is going to be one of the best because
Aguero's still in the contract.
I don't care who starts and I don't care who's on the bench. I think each one of them has a point to fucking prove. I think especially Aguero would come in and say, "Hey, listen, man, I'm going to score goals week in, week out." Jesus is going to be like, "Wait, no, I'm the one that needs to be starting." He's going to also want to step up and score goals. Also, Iheanacho has something to prove if he's going to stay, but I think Iheanacho is going to book it.
Bad. Just a quick rumor. I laugh at that when I saw it, just for my own, little pleasure. Pep want to bring in Iniesta. 33 years old.
Bullshit. It's not happening.
I mean, I saw that. I gave myself a little chuckle. I mean, I would love that to happen. I mean, personally,
would it work?
I would love it to happen.
He's plateaued.
He would help us a lot more.
You can say he's plateaued at
He's still got a lot to...
But
he's still better than most of the...
Oh, yeah, of course. I agree. His quality is immense. But he goes into a hostile league like the EPL. And you look at David Silva's. If you look at David Silva's injury record, you look at Iniesta and say, "Shit,
Mark,
is that a point?"
Mark, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not saying
I don't believe
Jimmy.
Jimmy. I'm not. I watched the game and I don't see the hostile.
But Jimmy, I'm not saying he can't do it.
I don't see any hostile. I don't see nobody breaking their people's legs or anything like that.
I do.
I don't see no tackles any different from La Liga. I don't see any of this. So I don't understand what you mean by hostile environment.
What I mean is,
Jimmy, chill out.
Let me explain it.
Jimmy, it's like Afghanistan down here in the EPL.
What I mean is, if you look at the record of Spanish players coming to the English Premier League, they ball. Don't get me wrong. They ball. Hold on, let me finish, bro. Can I just finish the statement? They perform, but how many of them stay healthy is what I'm trying to say. Santi Cazorla.
How many English players get hurt and not stay healthy?
Listen, but let me give you an example. Santi Cazorla. Santi Cazorla is one of the best English Premier League players. He can't stay healthy at all. David Silva, Sergio Aguero. I can name.
Right, we got storage in glass. Who can never stay healthy for one game?
Iniesta.
What are you on about?
What I'm on about is Iniesta has also had some injury stints at Barca alone. Coming to the Premier League. As of late though. Rarely. This year and last year, he's had injuries. He had injury problems. Remember? At Barcelona.
Yeah, just like what? For like
a month. He was out for like a month last year. But either way,
big deal.
My
It
point
happens
is,
once.
my point
So what's
is,
gonna
my
happen?
point is
Okay, we're digressing. We're
exactly.
digressing.
So my
I
point,
don't.
let me just make my point. My point is, at his age, you bring him into the Premier League, which is obviously more physical than La Liga, and expect him to perform the same way. That's what I'm saying.
Mark,
He's 33 years
it's
old, bro.
Sorry for cursing.
Okay.
It's motherfucking Iniesta.
He's 33-year-old, and
This guy, you put a ball at his feet. You tell
he's
going
gonna
to
create magic.
come and get
He's
that
gonna
ball.
create magic, of course.
5 defenders to
course.
come and get that ball.
Of course.
And I bet you none of them is gonna get that ball.
But guess
from
what they
him.
will get? They will get his ankle. They'll grab his ankle, though. I guarantee you they'll grab his ankle. They'll grab his foot. I guarantee that will happen.
So
he may not get the ball. You're right.
Okay. He's gonna live.
so they're
We'll
going to grab something. Definitely will grab something. And don't think he's gonna get those. He's not gonna get those Barcelona calls that he used to get. That he's usually used to getting, where he just flops around a little bit.
Right.
He's not gonna get that in the Premier League.
Hey,
that's for sure.
You're still gonna get, bro. You're gonna get that Spanish joy. You're gonna love it. You're gonna see the magic.
You'll
That's
love
what
it
I'm
until
saying.
he's on the bench because he's injured. You'll love it until he's on that bench.
It's gonna be good.
Well, Jimmy, you should have saved that Iniesta bullshit for like your
He's not.
unrealistic
Either way, I don't
signings,
think
but.
We're talking.
All right, can we move on, gentlemen?
We're
to
done.
the
We're
next-
done with
So-
City.
No, we're not done. We're not done.
We're
We're not done. Over and under. We're doing over and under. So we're
Over
gonna
and
over and under how much you're expecting them to spend this summer. They've already spent, what was it, 35 million on David Silva?
We're gonna spend around 150 million.
Wow,
Close to 200
million. Jeez. That doesn't seem like that's a normal day for City. I guess.
For City. That's true. Because we need to get a lot of players.
Yeah.
We need to get some.
And I think you signed
midfielders. Our midfielders are complete shit. Our backline is just.
I wouldn't say your midfielders aren't shit. You have midfielders. You're defensive midfielders. You got thing 1 and thing 2.
We have,
Fernandinho and Fernando. So that might be your issue right there.
Look, we have someone who can stay healthy. I don't know why we bought him in the first place. Yeah. Okay.
That's true. Hey, but when he
we already know his history.
But when he was healthy, he played really good for you guys. When he was healthy.
When he was healthy.
But during that stint, you guys are playing the best football of the year at that time. Remember Champions League group stage?
That is true. That is true. Oh my God, the way we smacked Barcelona. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was.
I watched that game.
And who was the man of the match there? I think that Gundogan might have been man of the match that game. I think so.
Yeah,
he had a great game. I think he scored 2 goals, right?
It was
he
amazing.
scored 2 goals that game.
He did score 2 goals. Yes, that was sweet.
You guys are. I think you guys are dangerous with him, Yaya Toure, KDB, and David Silva and Bernardo Silva. You guys are dangerous. You guys are very dangerous.
We'll be good.
Okay, so wait, hold up. Let's just get this. Let's just get this clear real quick because I know it's a little bit. We did a lot of talking. So Jimmy, your 3 signings for Manchester City were who?
Center back.
Danny Alves is come. Center back. We need a center back. Maybe we have to get rid of our fullback. So I would like to have Danny Alves back.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Center back, Danny Alves.
Do you have any name for center back? Do you have any name? Any name you're thinking about?
There's
Anybody?
not a lot of them on the market except for Van Dijk. You know.
I mean, there are a couple out there, but
I can see that.
I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, we need to get an anchor, preferably someone like Nzanzi. That will be a dream come true if we can get Nzanzi into that.
So you got Nzanzi, Van Dijk, and Danny Alves.
That's it.
Would be your 3. Which would be your 3 big guys.
And Danny Alves, that would be my 3.
That's a pretty good summer.
So left back, you're sticking with Clichy and Kolarov.
They are linked.
I get Kolarov. I actually believe Kolarov is gonna be good. I mean, for like a season, just for next season, we'll be fine.
Alexandro?
With him as a left
They
back.
also linked with Sandro?
Yeah, they linked with Bernard Mendy.
But isn't Sandro?
Benjamin Mendy. Benjamin Mendy from Monaco.
Too, though, for like a $40 million transfer fee or something like that?
You know, Alexandro is him and Chelsea. He's
even Alex Walker. Even Alex Walker is linked with
Sandro.
us.
Sandro would be.
That's not gonna happen.
Who?
Oh, a biggest one is Sanchez going to fucking City. What do you feel about that, Mark?
Fuck you guys. It's definitely not going. If he's not giving up life in London for shitty ass Manchester. Nobody wants to live there.
So don't cry about that if it happens.
Hey, how about this?
You know?
guys give us Aguero. We'll take Sanchez plus some cash, and we'll be good.
Nice try. Nice.
All right, man. So,
but anyway, yeah, that's mine.
So
all right, that's my dream signing. Oh wait, I have to have a dream signing,
right?
Your
dream signing. Who would that be? Iniesta?
Well, that would be Toni Kroos. But he's playing for my numero uno club, so
Toni Kroos.
So Tony Cruz would be my dream sign if there was two of them.
I'm sure you're not gonna say Julian Weigl.
Junior would be good too, but I think Enzanzo will be better.
Yeah, I think Zenaldi would be really good for you guys.
Yeah. So anyway, let's move on to Manchester United.
Manchester United.